Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. So this will be the longer video to go with the short one, just about the energy price cap in the UK. Before I get started, if you're enjoying the content, please like, comment and subscribe, turn on notifications, that'd be great. So we'll get going. So the energy price cap in the UK, previously I suppose it's been seen as quite a good thing, and I suppose it still is quite a good thing, isn't it? It caps the maximum price energy can be charged at for a typical household in the UK. So with any numbers, they generally are for typical households. So obviously, if you do use more, then you even with the price cap in place, you could be paying more than that per year if you're a big energy user. So just keep that in mind, and also the values I'll use are the same. They're basically based on the average price a house pays for a dual fuels, gas and electric rate, and kind of the savings based on that. So as of October 1st, if you're just on I suppose a rolling contract, or if your contract came to the end, end of September, or will do shortly, this video might be useful for yourself. So if you're defaulting to the price cap for this period, it's £1,717. So it's gone up to that level from September and before. So obviously to beat that, there is options now, whereas previously there weren't really many options around for better fixed tariff deals. Whereas at the moment there are. So obviously it's not financial advice or anything like that, but it's just something that you could have a look at that could save you a bit of money. And although it won't be potentially won't be like changing amounts that you're going to save, it can save a bit here, save a bit there. And if you do this plus other things, all of a sudden you're a few £100 better off in a year, which might not sound like a lot, but if that's what puts you into credit card debt, and then for the next 5 years you're paying that off with interest, then that's kind of where you can get in a better financial position, even though the individual changes aren't going to make massive differences by themselves potentially. So I saw a deal for say British Gas, so it was coming in I think it was £1,555 a year. So I think that specific one saves you about £162 from the price cap. Well, it's around 10%, isn't it? So it's a relatively good saving, rather than just default go back up to the price cap, which is what obviously a lot of people did for a few months prior. So something to look out for, and obviously you can just look on comparison sites and find what deal is best for you. Some of them will throw in perks and maybe try and work out what the perks are worth to yourself specifically. So if you get half price cinema tickets for a year and you go to the cinema every week, then that the value of that's going to be better for you than if you go to the cinema once a year. So if you save £7.50 a year, it's very negligible. But if you say go once a month and save £7.50 a month, all of a sudden you talk about £90 you've saved. So it's £90 on top of the say 162 that you saved. So just look at price comparison sites, which is generally good practice for a lot of things. So house insurance, car insurance, travel insurance, breakdown cover. A lot of them, it helps you get a better price, and then B, you can often get perks from the comparison sites, and often you can actually use cashback sites to use comparison sites. So you're getting like a double cashback. Cashback is tax-free, because it's like a benefit. So imagine if you're getting, it might not be a huge amount, 10% cashback on the comparison site, or £10 or £5, it still adds up, and you're getting for example, half price cinema tickets for a year, and you're saving for example, £162 for an average house. It all does add up, so you could be £200-300 better off doing that than just defaulting to the same provider that you've always been with, or to the price cap in general, regardless of the provider. So just something to have a look at, and generally just with comparison sites, you could also look for things like mobiles as well. So with mobiles, a lot of people I find can end up paying quite a lot of money for